We finally made it. It's rainy, but this is the absolute perfect place to spend Thanksgiving. Did you use the handy awning puller downer?
I did.
Oh, good. Okay, like, look at this, guys. Look at all these tall trees. Look at this picturesque environment. We've got all of these crunchy leaves. This is the perfect, like, campfire space for Thanksgiving.
I love it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited about this. We get everything ready. Did you remember the turkey?
Yes, I remember.
Okay, all right, just checking. Squirrel, like for real, there's a squirrel. He's gone, he left. Roll the intro. Hey friends, we full-time RV and we full-time travel, but we've been stationary for about the last two and a half months or so.
Yeah, thereabouts.
This is our first travel weekend. How do you feel? Yesterday we traveled. Today is day 2 of travel. Did you shake off all the rust yesterday?
I'm not sure. I mean, there might have been a few things I forgot. Like, I think my tow mirror kind of surprised me a little bit at one point. I thought there was another car over there, and then I realized, oh yeah, they're taller right now because I have them in towing mode.
Yeah, did you look in the rear view mirror though?
No, I actually didn't. So that's usually the one I catch myself on the most is I'll look in the rearview mirror. I'm like, that doesn't do me. Because I like when I'm normally driving, I check mirror, straight ahead, check mirror, check rearview mirror. Like so it's just kind of like constantly. So yeah, exactly.
It goes like that.
But so I normally do catch myself every once in a while looking in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, that's not gonna do me any good, dude.
That was an acorn that just fell.
But so I did not do that at least. But my tow mirror did surprise me.
Yeah. But we had a great travel day. It was sunny. It's sunny right now. It's a little chilly, but I think it's going to warm up, which will be really great. But we're traveling back to Texas for the holidays to see family and friends. We've been in Florida for a really long time. We loved Florida. But now we got to go back home and we got to see family.
We have to go back to the stupid cold of Texas. I know all of you up north are like, wait, Texas? Yes, Texas to us is cold at this point.
It does. Well, and the weather just fluctuates so much.
Yeah, it can be like 80 degrees the day before Christmas and then 30 degrees the day of Christmas.
Yeah.
But it's usually the opposite. It's like 90 degrees on Christmas because it's always got to be hot on Christmas.
I don't know. Last year was pretty dang cold on Christmas.
Who knows?
Who knows? That is the whole like burden that we bear. But we're headed to Tyler for Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a great time, and you should stick around because with RV life, holidays can be kind of weird, but they can also be a ton of fun. And we have a pick of the week that is clutch for any holiday while you're camping. So come with us.
Like you're literally coming with us.
Yeah, you're coming with us. We said that, but like we mean you're coming with us. The door is opening. We're getting in the truck. You know, those are some big ass acorns in that acorn tree right on our site. There was an acorn tree at our site in Florida, and those acorns that fell in that site were itty bitty compared to these. These are like giant. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
The slowest dramatic truck starting ever.
There we go.
Diesel preheat process, you know.
Whew, that was a lunch stop and a half.
Lordy.
Oh. Travel day is always kind of crazy, especially when we have to stop for fuel. And what we try to do is we try to like line up our stops to where we're stopping for fuel, we're stopping for lunch, we're stopping to go pee all at the same time. So we get it done, get in and out, and then we can be on our way. And normally that takes us what, like how long?
20, 25 minutes at most.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because usually I'm like, I'm filling up, you're going to the bathroom, and then by the time I'm done filling up, you're getting out of the bathroom, and I give you my order for lunch. You go place the order, I go to the bathroom. By the time I'm back out at the truck, like, you know, I make sure I'm, you know, out of everybody's way, and you're usually walking out just a few minutes after me, so like...
Yeah, I mean, it would be even more efficient if we would just make our own sandwiches and eat it in the truck, which we do sometimes when we think that far in advance, but we never do.
That requires forward thinking.
We're more spur of the moment people. Actually, we're not. We're more planners, but with that kind of stuff, I don't know why. We just don't think about it in advance. So, details. But this stop was really interesting because we did that same thing. So that was our MO. We placed our order for lunch, and I kid you not, waited 45 minutes.
Well, you waited 45 minutes. I was still waiting a few minutes before that.
That is true. 45 minutes after the order was placed and we paid to get our meal. And come to find out, they were extra busy, but they also had a really tough time with organization apparently behind the line. So they ended up having our order, but it just died in the window, and they didn't think to call our name. I don't know, they just overlooked it. So then she was like, oh, we'll remake your order really quickly. I was like, great. And then I waited another 15 minutes for that while she was just like rolling around, the girl who was trying to expedite the orders. So super unorganized. Very much not your truck stop kind of quick stop. In fact, you had to move the RV, didn't you?
Well, I ended up, so because of this truck stop not having a lot of space for like RVers to kind of like make sure we're not in the trucker's way, I ended up actually having to take a trucker parking space. Now, luckily it wasn't busy. I'm sorry, truckers. I normally don't. I normally avoid taking a trucker parking space just in case you need it. But in this case, there was nowhere for me to go. So like part of it's on the restaurant for taking as long as they did. Part of it's also on the truck stop for not having like additional parking and things like that.
Yeah, 100%. Whew, all right, well, that was a little bit crazy, but we're talking about
Holidays!
The holidays. You know, the holidays are kind of weird when you do full-time RV life. And there's a different feel for your summertime holidays than there is for your wintertime holidays. So like July 4th, Labor Day, even Memorial Day, those are camping holidays. So it's a camping kind of vibe, which is great. Although we have had trouble getting reservations on those holidays. In fact, last year for Labor Day, we did not set reservations in advance. We totally forgot about it, and everywhere was completely booked. And so we ended up spending the weekend at a campground that was attached to a casino in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, and we had the best time ever.
I like to call it, permanent vacation errors, like the fact that we're always traveling, and so I forget sometimes to think about the fact that, holidays are when everybody else is also traveling.
That's very true. That's very true. But winter holidays are a little bit different. Not everybody travels, not everybody spends those holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, on the road. They're usually home, and so that makes it a little different.
There was a lot of people who said they were traveling for Thanksgiving at that restaurant.
That is very true, but they're generally not going to be camping on Thanksgiving. They're going to be like at somebody's house or something like that. Although Halloween at the RV park that we were just at was the best.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Halloween at any RV park, I feel like every RV park we've been to has been a blast. I think last year we were at a park that we just did, it was like the go to each camper and grab an alcoholic drink.
It was the adult version of trick-or-treating, which was hilarious. And we rode around on golf cart just going and trying different people's homemade cocktails. Some of them were stronger than others. And the golf cart rides progressively got more fun as the evening went on.
Or less safe.
One of the two. More fun, less safe. Yeah, same diff. But then this year we were at Splash RV Resort and Water Park for Halloween, which is super fun because they actually celebrated 2 weekends in a row. And they had so much going on all weekend long. They had trick-or-treating, they had stuff for the adults, they had a costume contest, they had all kinds of stuff going on. Face painting, it was a blast.
And it was warm enough, like literally during the costume contest, you and I were just hanging out in the pool.
Yes, we absolutely were, which was super, super fun. But now is Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we will probably go to your sister's house for Christmas, but we'll still be camping in a nearby RV park. But Thanksgiving is one of my absolute favorite holidays, and it's just because it's all about getting together, giving thanks, eating good food.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, and we're camping, which is going to be amazing.
Yeah, so last year I got a fully butchered turkey. Sorry, I can't look at the camera the entire time. I do have to actually watch the road. But I've had an entire turkey butchered, and actually a turkey and a half. And so I had a turkey breast, a couple of turkey thighs, a couple of wings, a couple of legs. So we had like 10 people there, and I just smoked it all up. Different levels for everything. The wings were done one way, the thighs done another way. The breast, though, I did totally like Texas barbecue style. It was amazing. I think the breast was by far everybody's favorite. So definitely doing that again this year.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. So we go kind of to the same place generally every single year. And it's just so picturesque. It's so beautiful. It's a perfect place to do Thanksgiving. But the last 2 years, it has been cold and rainy. And when I say cold and rainy, I'm talking like mid-30s in a lot of cases. And so not even really warm enough to sit outside by the fire. But this year, the forecast is supposed to be amazing. It's going to be in the mid-50s to mid-60s, sunny, and so it'll be perfect camping weather. Families coming out to join us again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't be having to do Thanksgiving crammed into our camper, and we'll just, you know, be able to spread out outside and eat turkey and sides and all the fixings. So you should let us know in the comments, what is your favorite Thanksgiving tradition? And what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Because we are all about the meat, we're all about the turkey, but I have to say, your mom's deviled eggs take the cake. They're amazing.
Absolutely.
In fact, she used to just make like one batch of deviled eggs, and we got to talking, I think it was like after Thanksgiving and Christmas was already over 1 year, and we're all sitting around and we're all talking about like our plans for, I guess, the next Thanksgiving or something like that.
Yeah. We're all like, man, the devil eggs are always so good, but we always don't have enough.
Yeah, and his mom was like, there's always 1 or 2 left. I just thought that you guys just, you know, didn't want them. And we're like, no, we're trying to be polite and not be that person who eats the last deviled eggs when we know everybody likes them. So now she makes a double batch every year, so we get our fill of deviled eggs.
And there are a few left over, but those just make for good filler the next couple of days.
Oh yeah, you put a deviled egg on the turkey and make a sandwich out of that. Oh, so tasty.
I'm sure some of you are wondering how I smoke that much meat as full-time RVers. Well, let me tell you. Our Traeger smoker is the pick of the week.
It's pretty great. I said it comes in clutch for every holiday, and it really does. We've used it to smoke brisket for July 4th and Memorial Day and Labor Day, and we've used it to smoke a turkey for last Thanksgiving, and we're gonna do the same thing for this Thanksgiving, which is gonna be awesome. We love it. We actually use it for quite a bit more than that. We use it on the regular.
Look at how big this is.
Take a look at that. I love that the legs fold out as well, which is really awesome. So you could put it on a tabletop if you want, but you could also just extend the legs and then put it around your campsite wherever you want to. We actually got a different kind of tabletop smoker when we first went full time, and we knew it was a mistake, I think, as soon as we got it in the box and we unboxed it, and we were like, this is not gonna cut it. And so we had a Traeger when we had our house, and when we sold our house, we sold the Traeger, but they have a tailgater smoker, which is awesome. So we love this. We've had it the entire 2 years that we've been full-time, and we use it about every week or every other week, which is really great. So we love it. It just slides right into the basement and allows us to carry it around. So there you go. Clutch accessory for holiday camping, a smoker. Are we gonna do the smoked mac and cheese like we did last time too?
I'm not doing sides, so I don't know.
We'll see if anybody brings mac and cheese. Smoked mac and cheese is amazing in the smoker, and it's super easy mode, so we'll find out. Well, this Thanksgiving is off to a great start. Hit that notification bell, subscribe so you don't miss any more, and follow us on all of our socials. Okay, bye!
Enjoy your holidays.
Pull up your pants.
My pants sag too.
Yeah, well, it happens. You got a belt though for yours.
I know, but the belt really doesn't do that much.
Well, okay, that's fair.
Mine sag because it's like all here, and so then it's going smaller. Yours is sagging just because you lost weight.
That is very true. That's very true. It happens. It happens. You lose, you gain.
Especially when you're in the hospital for a couple of days.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know how that diet plan actually panned out.
Yeah.
You know, cost to benefit ratio there.
Oh, cost? I mean, that's not...
I paid a lot for those pounds to come off. I'm gonna have to wait till they pass. Maybe that's a good outtake.